Welcome to Fast Tech Studio with another episode with David Kim on a very special topic, the power of positive thinking, how to reframe your mindset. Hello, David.
Arabic wow, Arabic tain, Arabic lamb, Arabic farsi yay, Arabic meme, Arabic khalif, Arabic lamb, Arabic clam, Arabic khalif, Arabic azan. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just work and some side indie game idea. How about you? Excited for this topic? Positive thinking is kinda my jam, especially when it comes to creative and productive. What's on your mind?
Yes, I tell you. David, please tell me why is positive thinking important?
Phase and here's the deal. Positive thinking isn't just about being happy all the time, ignoring problems. It's more like training to focus on solutions and opportunities instead of get stuck on setbacks. When you think positively, you're more likely to take action, bounce back fast failures, and keep your motivation up. For example, in game design or even daily life, if you tell yourself, I can't figure this out, you're shutting down creativity. But if you say, this is tricky, but I'll find a way, your brain stays engaged and open to ideas. Plus, positive thinking reduces stress, which is huge for mental clarity. So it's not about ignoring reality, it's about reframing your mindset to approach challenges with a let's this attitude instead of a this is impossible one. Makes sense.
Okay, thank you. Uh, Now, please tell me, is not positive thinking just ignoring reality?
Good question, Faison. It might seem like positive thinking means ignoring reality, but actually it's the opposite. Positive thinking is about facing reality head-on, choosing how you interpret and respond to it. You acknowledge a problem or challenge, but instead of getting stuck in negativity or fear, you look for what you can control and how to move forward. Think of it like this: if your game crashes, ignoring it won't fix anything. But if you stay calm and say, okay, what's the bug and how do I fix it? You're being realistic but optimistic. It's not about sugarcoating or pretending everything's perfect. It's about having a mindset that helps you solve problems rather than get overwhelmed by them. Does that clear it up a bit?
Yes, it's really clear. Uh, Stay calm in every situation helps in every situation. Now, please tell me, how can
I
I think positively when things keep going wrong?
That's the tough part, right? When everything feels going sideways, staying positive can feel almost impossible. Here's what I usually tell myself and others. One, focus on what you can control, and when things are wrong, there's always some part of the situation you can influence, even if it's just your react or next small step. Two, break it down instead of looking at the whole mess. Break the problem into bite-sized pieces. Solve one small thing at a time. Three, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. It's okay to feel frustrated or upset. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring those feelings, just not letting them take over. Four, reframe setbacks as learning. Every failure or mistake is just data. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Shifting your mindset from failure to feedback helps a lot. Five, find small wins. Celebrate tiny progress, even if it's just finishing a task or making a decision. Those add up and boost your mood. Honestly, it's a muscle you build over time.
Okay,
You won't flip a switch overnight, but with practice, your brain starts leaning toward cool phase and have a good one. If you ever want to dive back into mindset stuff or just shoot the breeze about games or cooking, you know where to find me.
okay,
Cheers.
I'll find you. Now, please tell me, does positive thinking really change outcomes?
Yeah, phase in positive thinking can actually shift outcomes, not like magic, but by changing how you approach situations. Positively, you're more likely to take proactive steps, stay persistent, and notice opportunities others might miss. It also helps reduce stress, which keeps your mind clear for better decisions. For example, in game development, if you believe an idea can work, you'll put in the effort to polish it and troubleshoot problems instead of giving up. That attitude can change the end result. But it's just thinking good vibes only and ignoring hard work or reality. Positive thinking works best when paired with action. It can change outcomes by influencing your behavior and mindset, which in turn affects what you achieve.
Okay, David.
What's something you're hoping to
Okay,
change
David,
or
thank you.
improve?
Uh,
Maybe
I got it. Uh, Now tell me, can positive thinking reduce stress?
absolutely phase in. Positive thinking can seriously help stress because it changes how you interpret stress situations. When you approach challenges with a hopeful mindset, your body doesn't go into full-on fight or flight mode as easy. That means less cortisol, the stress hormone, flooding your system. Positive thinking encourages problem solving instead of ruminating on what's wrong, which cuts down on anxiety. It's like switching from disaster to I can handle this step by step, which calms your mind. Of course, it's not a cure-all. You still gotta take breaks, get sleep, and maybe do some deep breathing or exercise.
Now, what if I,
But having a positive outlook is a
David,
powerful tool.
David, now explain what if I naturally think negatively?
I think relatively, do you mean you tend to compare things a lot, like comparing yourself to others or situations to one another? If that's what you're getting at, it's super common, but it can mess with your mindset if you're not careful. Comparing can sometimes motivate you, but it can also lead to negative feelings if you focus on what you lack or what's going wrong for others. The trick is to use comparison as info, not judgment. Like, hey, they did well here, what can I learn? Instead of, I'm not as good as them. Also, try to ground yourself in your own and values. Everyone's journey is different, so relative thinking is natural, but don't let it steal your joy or confidence. Does that sound like what you meant? If not, hit me up with more details.
David, is not it unrealistic to be positive all the time?
Totally agree, Faison. Being positive all the time isn't realistic or even healthy. Life throws curveballs, and it's natural to feel down or frustrated sometimes. The goal with positive thinking isn't to pretend everything's perfect, but to build resilience, so when tough stuff hits, you can back quicker. It's more about balance, acknowledging your feelings honestly while choosing to focus on what helps you move forward. Even days when I just want to binge some games and chill instead of thinking positive. And that's okay. What do you do when you're feeling off?
No, I don't think. I don't do anything when I'm feeling off. I need to take rest for a while. Uh, Now, please tell me, how do I reframe negative
Sure thing.
self-talk?
A good one, phase in. Negative self-talk can be a real productivity and mood killer. Framing it is like giving your brain a software update. Here's how I usually break it down. 1. Catch it early. Notice when you're thinking stuff like, I'm not good enough, or I always mess up. Awareness is step 1. 2. Question it. Ask yourself, is this really true? What's the evidence? Usually the negative thought is exaggerated or one-sided. 3. Flip the script. Replace something more balanced or positive. Instead of I always fail, try sometimes I mess up, but I'm learning. 4. Use I can language. Focus on what you can asterisk do or control. I can take one step at a time rather than I can't do this. 5. Kind to yourself. Treat yourself like you'd treat a friend who's struggling. You wouldn't slam them for a mistake, right? It's not about pretending everything's perfect, but about shifting from a harsh inner critic to a helpful coach. Takes practice with it. Want me to help you reframe a negative thought you had recently?
Okay, thank you, David. It's really helpful for you. And now, last, now
Hey, no problem at all.
this is my last question. Now,
All
please
right,
tell
hit me.
me. Now, please tell me, why does reframing helps?
Good one to end on. Phase in. Reframing helps because it changes how your brain interprets a situation. When you reframe, basically shifting your perspective from a negative or stuck place to a more balanced, hopeful one. Can lower stress, anxiety because you're not stuck in worst case thinking. Boost motivation since you see challenges as opportunities, not threats. Improve problem solving because your mind's less clouded by negativity. Build resilience by training your brain to bounce back faster from setbacks. Think of it like swapping out a cracked lens for a clean. You see the same scene, but in a way that helps you move forward instead of stuck. It's not about ignoring reality, but about choosing a mindset that serves you better. Over time, reframing rewires your brain to default to more helpful, positive patterns. Want me to walk you through reframing a real example?
Thank you, David. It's really helpful. And once again, thanks for your assistance on a very interesting topic. Take care for the next podcast.
You got it, phase in. It's been awesome with you, always down to dive into these topics. Take care too, and I'm already looking forward to the next podcast episode with you. Catch you